Are you a G Suite user who has been using it for many years and have got your domain name all like attached to it and signed up to many subscriptions or things, and now you're sort of panicking because 1st of June 2022, which is just in weeks, less than weeks, it's going to end. So panic, we need to sort it out. And if you've got a Cpanel, then I can help you out. So stay tuned and I'll help you out, hopefully. All right, everyone, this is my first talk about Gmail. And what am I talking about Gmail for is because there's a thing called G Suite, and the people who have signed up many years ago for the free setup for the whole Google Workspace suite and stuff, where they've been promising to kick us off for a while now, and they have delivered. So if you have been a long-term user like myself, it's a bit of a panic mode, and I've been looking at researching this particular issue for a little while, actually for quite a long time. And every time I get close to it, I seem to just shy away and just want to hide, not deal with it. But now Google has forced my hand, and you see here, act now, and switch to the Google Workspace. And if you don't take any action before 1st of June 2022, will be automatically transition you to the recommended Google Workspace subscription. And what that actually means is that they'll still let you access your data, but you won't be able to actually use the system at all. So things like contact us and calendars and emails, you should still be able to get access to them, but you won't be able to update them or actually use the services until you actually subscribe. Now, the kicker for me is that I thought, I used it so many years, and I thought, I'm going to throw some money at Gmail. And then I went through the whole process, and what do you know is that they do not accept anything but American addresses to sign up for their service. So it means you probably need a US address and a US credit card. And I'm living in the UK, Scotland, and I can't do it. So I haven't actually reached out to Google yet, but that might be my next stage. But then, you know what? I'm going to be cheap and save money. So what I've done is that I've done a bit of research and found that I can actually go to my Cpanel. Yeah, my Cpanel. So what is the big deal about this G Suite? So G Suite helps you have a unique domain name for your email address. So I am jameschow.hk. So then I would have my email address at jimmy@jameschow.hk. So then that way, it looks cool and very professional and branded and all that type of stuff. I'm a graphic designer, and I like to have things that is sort of, nicely branded. I'll go to my Cpanel, and here's the Cpanel button. I'm not sponsored by GoDaddy at the moment, but if they do want to sponsor me, have email accounts. So the idea here is I have created a new email account here, and I guess I should be creating more email accounts for the rest of my family, because I also let my children and wife use this account. And I will create one. Here I would create an example name, and it would be, say, my current one, which I have one anyway, but I'll do it. And then put a password that's random, and then you need to then make sure you copy your password into a safe place, and then you create. So let me just create test and pick the domain name, which I'm going to be using this one. Creating email account, And then that's created. Once we've done that, we go to Manage. And you see that all we need to do is just then click this Unlimited, update settings, and we're done. We can even go to the email there and go to Hoard and open it, and then we can then check our webmail. So see here, we would then straight away get our email showing us the configuration. So that's pretty much like going back to here and clicking this connect device to get the same information that we need. I've created a completely different Gmail account. This one here, then if we go to my settings and you go to add import, so this is here where you would then check mail from other accounts. This is where you add it. You would say add mail. And then once you add your mail, you come in, then you have this particular POP server information here, which is that information from the mail client manual setting up. So you take this. So you'll see the import POP information here actually doesn't really work in the setup. So the setup, you would probably just leave it as, for incoming, you leave it as port 10. And then and then you also need probably to label incoming. So when it comes in, you know that this is from a different email that would come in. Save, ding, ding, ding. And then this would then pop up after you've done it. You send email as. And then this one will come up. So you'll see that a mail set through this port, which I had shown you. And by default, it was always reply using the same address was sent to, which is a lot more helpful. So then you reply to the correct people who had sent the email to you. Now that I have set up the emails on the Cpanel, I will need to now go into the GoDaddy and to change the DNS. Because we have already pointed our emails using the MX records to point to our current email address, which is the G Suite or the G Workshop thing, we will need to disconnect that and then to get that to reconnect back to the actual Cpanel for the emails to collect there. So here, many moons ago, I have had here set up, where is it? This is maybe the last page. Oh, this one. You can see that there is a alpha 1 blah 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 iGoogle thing. So that's the first MS record. And then it goes to the second one, third one, fourth one, fifth, and sixth, 7. It's quite a lot. So we need to delete all of these. Why can I just hide them? Delete. So before I went and deleted it, I have made a record of those settings just in case if anything fails, I can revert back. Hey, so let's then here delete. This is quite exciting, nerve-wracking too. Delete. So once we have had deleted the items that we didn't need and we have double checked, so we need to go to this particular page, which I will put in the description below. We need to make sure that the mandatory records are still there and your optional records are there as well. It's optional, but it's just optional means just do it. So place everything in, and then you'll either have to wait for a few hours or maybe even 24 hours.
24 hours later.
I am going to use my photo club email address to compose one to Jimmy@JamesChowHK, which is the one that we have connected up to our jameschow70@gmail.com. So I have a testing. I will send from Photo Club to Jimmy. Sent. Yeah, I sent it at 1:26 p.m. And then refresh. There we go. Receive that. Oh, and then it straight away disappeared. Now it's at about a minute. Refresh, and then it pops into here. 1:26, 1 minute ago. Now that we have received email, yay, these are working quite nicely. We're gonna see if we can reply, reply in the way we want. So I got one from Photo Club, and then I'm going to hit reply. And then from here you can see, remember we set the default to using for Jimmy to reply from that. So here I can also click on from, and I can select my other email address, the new Gmail one, just to service this Jimmy@JamesChow.hk. So that's how you do that. Well, I hope that was useful for you, because it took me a while to figure all this out. And there's quite a few videos out there that sort of does a bit of this, does a bit of that, but not for the specific Cpanel to Gmail, G Suite, that type of thing. So next time I'm going to be talking about how to move your calendar, your contacts, and your tasks over. And then maybe if I have enough time, I can also tell you at that point how to connect it to your iPhone. I'm not sure about Androids because I've never had one. Sorry guys, but if you really want, just tell me below and I would try and figure that out for you. Okay? Until next time, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you can get the next video straight away. Okay?